Man, you should have been there last night. I was so drunk. Everyone kept buying me drinks. So I got back at about 20 to 4 in the morning because I decided to walk back. Got a big pizza out, put it in the oven. Just about to eat it after it cooked. And this moth just came, it's like flew in my face, like proper attacking me. I'm having a spaz attack because I'm just so drunk. It was absolutely hilarious to have been there. Isn't that the girl you fancy?
Shut up, mate. Just
why don't you ask her out?
We get on too well.
So?
Doesn't matter.
If you don't, you'll regret it.
Murder out on the waves tonight. The sea is high, I cannot stop it rising. And every forward stroke I take seems to push me underneath another wave. And all the ships that pass me by sail away with no idea. Underneath the starless sky I whisper, I'm in trouble here. Murder on the waves tonight. I know that I am swimming for my life.
And now more on today's breaking news story. Scientists are yet to discover the cause behind the outbreak of a highly contagious virus capable of making
"14 across. Great or total devastation. The end of the world. Apocalypse." Just going to the shop. Dad? 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 Hello? Adam, it's Harry.
What?
Turn the music down.
Okay. Hello?
Adam, it's Harry.
Hey, dude. How's it going?
What the hell's going on?
Just playing some video games.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. What are you on about?
No one's around, man.
Well, do you want to come over and play some video games?
No, shut up. I mean, seriously, what is going on? You're the only person I've spoken to all day.
Well, leave the house.
I have left the house. I went to the shop. I went to town. I went to the pub. There's no one around. Everyone's disappeared.
What?
And I saw the weird people. There was one in my garden. They look like zombies.
There's no such thing as zombies.
I know there's no such thing as zombies, but if it wasn't a zombie, then what the hell did I just run over? Look, have you seen or spoken to anyone today?
My mother's in the kitchen.
I can hear it. It's fine. Everything's cool. Have you actually seen her?
No.
I think you better check.
Okay. Mom?
Gotta get out there. They're bound to be more of them.
I'm gonna get rid.
Hurry.
Okay, I believe you.
What happened?
I've just seen one.
Well, get away from it.
No, it's dead. It's dead, it's fine.
Listen, you've got to get out. There's bound to be more of them. Just get to the lift. Quickly.
the lift. Now what?
Listen, just get out, get to your car as soon as you can and drive. Adam! Adam! Oh my God. Who's there? Hello?
Hello. Name's Mick Hopper. I heard you coming.
Thank you.
What engine you got?
What?
On your car, what engine you got? Is it a 1.2?
1.4. Why?
I used to have a 1.8. Yeah, it was turbocharged, racing stripes. Do any rugby?
I can't say I do.
Who do you support?
England.
Oh, right. So what's your story then?
I don't know, man. I woke up yesterday in an empty house. You're the first living person I've seen in 2 days.
Yeah, man, same. So how comes you're around here anyway?
Well, my friend lives here. I couldn't get hold of him by phone, so I thought I'd try and find him.
Yeah, man, your friends are dead, sorry. Found their bodies in the house the other day. I had to burn them. Threw some tyres and shit on there. Cover up the smell. You know they're drawn to the smell of the blood, you know? Your mates, eh? Sorry to be the bringer of bad news. You hungry?
I kind of figured anyway. Thanks. Thanks for the cremation.
It's more of a barbecue.
Well, what I mean is, thanks for getting to them before they did.
Yeah, it's more than I could do for my old folks. You want to hear about them?
I don't know. Do I?
Probably not, man. Pretty sick stuff. Blood and guts and limbs hanging off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah, it's alright, they're fine. They're sleeping off at my sister's. Yeah, they're not used to seeing that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. Wow. I thought you said you couldn't help them.
Couldn't. Swerved into a ditch about 40 miles away from them. That's why I've been cooped up in here ever since. What about your parents? You had anything from them?
No. No, I'm sure that.
Girlfriend?
There was this girl called Amy. We weren't going out, but I was just too afraid to tell her how I felt. I was worried. I was worried it might ruin what we already had. Sounds a bit pathetic now, doesn't
This whole thing is like a conspiracy or something. It's like 9/11. I bet the CIA's behind this as well.
I don't believe that. They didn't prove it.
Oh, don't be so naive, mate. There's dodgy works going on all the time that your average Joe doesn't know about. It's like MI6. They must have at least known.
You're talking about our own British intelligence. That they're on our side.
There ain't any sides. It's you against them. There ain't no sides. There ain't no teams. There ain't no rescue. You want proof? Turn the telly on.
Why don't you do it?
Always gives me a shock.
Mainland Britain was yesterday declared to be in a state of extreme alert following the virus outbreak and has now been quarantined. Any remaining persons are advised to stay in their homes. The Channel Tunnel has been barricaded and the French authorities...
I didn't know there was still any broadcast.
It's a recorded message, isn't it? It just plays on loop. See, we're on our own.
No subsequent broadcasts will be made. Until further notice, please stay safe, secure, and help will find you.
She'd get it though, wouldn't she?
Mainland Britain was yesterday declared...
A newswoman. You would, wouldn't it?
Any remaining persons are advised to stay.
She's probably one of them now, anyway.
The Channel Tunnel has been barricaded and the French authorities have been instructed to shoot on sight any persons attempting.
We ain't going to be able to stay in here forever.
No subsequent broadcasts will be made.
We'll have to fight our way out pretty soon.
With what?
Stay safe, secure, and helpful.
I raided your friend's shed for weapons. There should be plenty to go around.
I remember this. My mate did his knee in. He had to use one for 10 weeks. We all had a go.
Yeah, well, it's rubber tipped. Cushions the blow. You need to have quite a bit of muscle to use it. So, you know, I'll take that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Although, not as good as this bad boy. It's pretty good, isn't it? Take one of them's faces clean off with this. I'll just take it.
What about this?
Oh, now that one's good. You can get a few holes in one with that one. You know, no, but I mean, really, it's got good killing distance.
Okay.
Well, I've got 3. Guess that means you can have the last one. Ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Let's go to war.
Good morning. Stay calm. You're safe now. What's your name?
Harry.
Well, Harry, you're lucky to be alive.
Where am I?
You're at a secure facility. Our last remaining stronghold. We picked you up about 2 days ago. Stay still while I take a blood sample.
What happened to Mick?
Who?
Doesn't matter. What are you doing?
Just checking for signs of infection. You had a number of small grazes on your body that could have allowed your blood to become contaminated.
Anything?
Slightly low lymphocyte count could suggest contamination. The cytotoxic T-cell deficiency may leave you susceptible to infection, with increased chances of hepatitis B and/or AIDS. Luckily, your case doesn't seem too severe. I shall administer an interleukin-2 booster injection as well as a mild dose of an agglutinin blood poison. That ought to provoke the natural killer cells into action and flush out any impurities. Oh, I should warn you. Your body may find the initial contact with the agglutinin rather disruptive. This is to be expected, but don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling a little unsettled.
You had the injection too, huh? Didn't it just mess with your head? I'm Dylan.
Harry.
Come on, I'll give you the tour.
All this you see, from the river to the fences around the edge, has been deemed secure. Right now you're in about the safest place you could be in the whole country. That might not be saying much.
Who else is here?
About a dozen families in the main compound. Oh yeah, there's you, me, the doc, several others. There's a list of them all somewhere. We pick up a few new ones every now and then. You were lucky. The scout parties don't tend to stray as far out as where they found you.
Well, I'm very grateful they did.
Got there just in time too. You had seeps crawling all over you.
Seeps?
CPs. Contaminated persons. Apparently that's what they prefer to be called. I don't know. It's some politically correct bullshit or something. Personally, I prefer the term fuckheads.
So how did you end up here?
Well, I woke in the night. Seeps surrounded the house. I went for any weapon I could find. And went for the door. Waiting for the right moment to make my move. I didn't hesitate. Showed no mercy. Fought my way out, leaving a trail of destruction in my wake. Met up with a scout party after a day or so. Brought me back here. The rest is history.
Wow.
Anyway, I call that dinner time, wouldn't you?
Afraid it's a bit potluck as to what's in each can. None of them have labels. Spag bol.
Oh my word.
I'm on perimeter patrol today. I thought you might want to join me. You have to do it yourself at some point.
Sure.
Here. You look like you need this more than I do. I'm gonna head off. I'll come and get you when it's time to go later.
The remaining persons are advised to stay in their homes. The Channel Tunnel has been barricaded and the French authorities have been instructed to shoot on sight any persons attempting to flee the country. It is imperative that this epidemic is contained until a solution has been reached. No subsequent broadcasts will be made. Until further notice, please stay safe, secure, and help will find you. Mainland Britain was yesterday declared to be in a state of extreme alert following the virus outbreak and has now been quarantined. Any remaining persons are advised has been barricaded and the French authorities to shoot on sight any country. The panic is contained until a solution.
Bloody repeats, eh? All TV's the same these days.
Yeah.
Is everything alright? Ah, I see you found the note I left.
Yeah, thank you.
How do you feel?
I'm alright.
Good. You know, on the day of the outbreak I was meant to be holding a conference at the University of Edinburgh. The moral and ethical concerns over human embryonic stem cell research. 24 men and women in suits discussing the issue that in order to form a stem cell line, a human embryo needs to be destroyed or cloned. But I missed my train. I overslept and yeah, I didn't make the train in time. So I was stuck at the station, desperately trying to blag my way onto the next train with my pre-booked ticket, advanced fare. Saved money by booking like 3 weeks before. The downside being it was only valid on that one train. The one I watched disappear into the distance as I was running, shouting down the platform. They were having none of it. Kept saying I had to pay for another ticket. £104. I didn't have £104. I still don't have £104. I doubt I'll ever have £104 again. So that was right out. To cut a long story short, in the end, I had to call the professor up and tell him I couldn't make it, which didn't exactly please him. And I went back home. Next thing I know, I'm hearing on the news that my train, the one I'd legged it to catch, and cursed myself for missing, had ploughed right into the back of another train at Carlisle. What turned out to be a points failure caused by the fact that the signalman had been eaten alive and was therefore unable to perform his duties. No one aboard the train survived. Death was almost instantaneous. 6 days later, I'm here playing doctor to perhaps the last remaining handful of people in the country who are yet to be ripped apart and eaten by their old friends, mothers, children. And I think, am I the lucky one? Or is it the people who caught that train? And then do you know what I say? I say it's me. Because this can't last forever. There's hope if we can just hang on, hold out. The rest of the world is working 24 hours a day to solve this crisis. Right now there are rescue planes searching for us, scientists working on a cure, on antidotes. And very soon, they will find them. And we will be the heroes who stuck it out. At least, that's what I keep telling myself.
That's a nice way of looking at it.
It's the only way of looking at it. The only other way is that we're all doomed to sit and wait for death to throttle us in our sleep and piss in our swimming pool. And if that's the case, I think I'd rather go out in ignorance and bliss singing Come By Our until sunrise.
I'll drink to that.
I would too. We actually have some bottles of wine over in the complex. Paula's there now, checking up on a young woman who's just had a baby. Hell of a world to be born into, hmm? Speaking of which, how are you feeling about going out there tonight on patrol?
I'm okay. Bit nervous. I think I'm just about used to it now.
You should be alright. Chances are you won't see a thing all night. We've made this place pretty secure. Unless they've somehow learnt to cross the river.
And how likely is that?
Well...
It's time. Let's do this upstairs, shall we? You ever used one of these before?
No, never.
Right, well it's fairly simple. Put in what you want to die, look down the sights, pull the trigger, and she'll do the rest. When your clip's empty, take this one out, put another one in, cock the gun, and you're ready to go again. Okay, sound. Stand back, try and hit that mark. Close enough. Let's go. They're everywhere.
Where?
Being surrounded.
Look at them! They're breaking into the complex!
Hey, fuckheads! Do one! Rescue chopper!
Let's go.
Paula, bring me my notepad, will you? I think I'm onto something.
It's murder out on the waves tonight. I cannot feel my fingers in the water. Horizons that had once been clear disappear before my very eyes.